Hi guys, it's Shamsa and welcome back to my little kitchen. Today's recipe has to be one of the most easiest recipes out there. It requires 3 ingredients and you're going to have the most perfectly cooked basmati rice ever. I'm going to show you today how to make cumin rice, which is also known as jeera, or as I pronounce it at home, zira rice. Now, zira rice is served alongside curries in sort of like South Asian households on a daily basis. This is a staple for us and we absolutely love it and can't get enough of it. So before I share how to make this wonderful, fluffy, perfect basmati rice dish, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. Turn your bell notifications on for all things cooking. I'd appreciate it. And now we're going to run through the ingredients quickly and then we'll start cooking. So the ingredients you're going to need is 250 grams, which is 1 cup of white basmati rice. Now I'm using VT extra long basmati rice here because that's what I use at home. I mean, you can use whatever brand of rice that you wish to use. All I've done is I've washed it at least 3 to 4 times until the water ran clear, and then I've let it soak for approximately 1 hour. Now rice requires a minimum 30 minutes soaking time. Anything longer obviously it doesn't matter, but just bear in mind that your cooking time will shorten, so I've left it to soak for an hour. I've got here 1 litre of boiled kettle water. I've got here 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I've got 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, which is also known as zira. So let's start cooking. Right, okay, so first of all we're going to get ourselves a nice large pot to cook in, and then we're going to add the water straight in. And even though it's a boiled kettle, guys, it will take some time to come back up to the boil again because obviously you've put it into a cold pot. So just bring that up to the boil, and whilst that's going to boil away, I'm just going to throw in my salt and my cumin seeds, just straight in like that. And once it comes up to the boil, I'll show you what we need to do next. Right, okay guys, now that the water has come up to the boil, my heat setting has been on 9, and I'm going to throw my rice in. As you can see that it's come up to the boil, so just add that in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a spoon and just move the rice around gently in there, just so that we separate the grains like that. And I'm going to leave my heat setting on a 9 until it comes back up to the boil again and it's boiling properly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lower the heat setting down to a 7 for me, which is a medium high heat setting. So you can see now that it's come up to the boil again, it's boiling away, but we're going to wait until it actually starts boiling properly, because that will ensure that the rice will cook through evenly. Now if you wanted to make plain basmati rice, just leave out the cumin seeds. You don't have to add them in. This is zira rice, so that's why I'm showing you how to make that. But if you just wanted plain basmati rice, just leave out the cumin seeds. And the reason why we add salt into our basmati rice is to give it a little bit more flavour, so it's not bland at all. So there you have it, it's now boiling away. I'm just going to turn my heat settings down to a 7, which is a medium high heat setting, and we're going to let that cook away. Don't touch it for about 4 to 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes I'll show you how it looks. Right, okay, so the rice has been cooking away for 5 minutes, guys, and this is how it looks. I'm just going to take one out for you. So let's just have a look, let's show you. So you've got the grains there, perfectly cooked, and I'm just going to go off and I'm going to drain this, and then I'll show you what you need to do next. Right, so once you've drained your rice off, and all you need to do now is just transfer it back into the same pot like that. And then just even it out from the top like that. And all we're going to do is we're now going to pop the lid on, and we're just going to turn the hob on, and I'm going to turn it down to a 1, which is the lowest heat setting for me, and I'm going to let that sort of like steam away for about 3 to 4 minutes. And the reason why we're letting the rice steam away, which is also known as giving dum to the rice, which is cooking the rice, is because whatever moisture that's left in there, the water that's left in there, whilst even though we've sieved the rice and we've strained off that water, there's still a little bit of moisture left in there. We want to dry that out, and by giving them or steaming it like this for like literally 3 to 4 minutes, if that, will allow that moisture to dry up and the rice will be nice and fluffy. So I'll see you guys back in about 4 minutes time when this rice will be perfectly ready. Right guys, it's been about 4 to 5 minutes that this has been on them, and I'm going to show you how it looks. And there you have it, perfectly cooked cumin rice, or as we also call it as zira rice. As you can see, the grains are all separated, and that's what you want. And I'm gonna plate this up and show you guys exactly how it looks, but just have a look at those gorgeous grains, all perfectly cooked. And there you have it guys, my perfectly cooked cumin rice. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. That fragrance that comes off that cumin when it's cooked in there, absolutely wonderful. Now, moment of truth. Here goes. You know, the grains are cooked through perfectly. They are so soft, so fluffy. And just to show you guys, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but see that? That is a grain of rice cooked to perfection, and that's how you should cook your rice every single time. Rice obviously goes with every single curry out there. You can make zira rice, cumin rice, whatever you want to call it. And if you have, you know, a lot left over once you make it, you can also freeze it. It freezes really well. Just take it out and obviously defrost it and then reheat it and just enjoy it with your curries. That's the best thing about things like that. You can pop them into the freezer and then just take them out on a rainy day when you can't be bothered cooking. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you have found it helpful. I'll catch you soon with a new one. Till then, take care and happy eating.